transforming challenges into stepping stones of growth. Imagine if the secret to transforming life's toughest moments into profound growth was discovered over 2,000 years ago. Picture yourself facing life's most daunting problems with an unshakable calm, a deep serenity that nothing can disturb. This profound idea stems from Buddha's timeless teaching. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. In essence, our thoughts hold the incredible power to shape our reality. What if you could harness this power to transform every challenge into an opportunity to grow? It's almost like unlocking a hidden superpower within yourself. If this video added value to your life, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on living a meaningful and fulfilling life. Today, let's delve into ancient Buddhist principles that illuminate this path. These teachings aren't relics of the past. They're living tools that can guide us through modern life, enabling us to find peace, strength, and resilience in the face of any obstacle. By embracing and practicing these principles, challenges can shift from being overwhelming hurdles to valuable lessons, turning the ordinary grind of life into a meaningful and enriching journey. Central to Buddhism is the notion that challenges are not barriers to our progress, but opportunities to deepen our understanding and strengthen our character. This shift in perspective transforms how we approach adversity. Consider the image of walking along a path and encountering a massive rock blocking your way. At first glance, frustration or defeat might arise. Yet what if, instead of seeing the rock as a roadblock, you saw it as an invitation to grow? It could be a chance to discover new paths, refine your problem-solving skills, or build the strength to climb over it. Each encounter with difficulty becomes a meaningful step in your journey. Buddhism emphasizes that the way we perceive challenges shapes our reality. When obstacles are seen as burdens, they weigh heavily on us. But when we train our minds to view them as stepping stones for growth, they become empowering tools for transformation. This perspective doesn't deny the difficulty or pain of challenges, but instead reframes them as moments rich with potential. Cultivating this mindset takes practice, especially when life feels overwhelming. Yet, through consistent effort, we can rewire our thinking, developing the resilience to face hardships with grace and wisdom. Life is full of challenges. This is an undeniable truth. However, what we can control is our response. Instead of succumbing to despair, we can choose to approach difficulties as opportunities to learn, grow, and emerge stronger. Each challenge is like a hidden lesson, a treasure waiting to be uncovered. By embracing this outlook, you unlock the potential to navigate life with greater peace and purpose, transforming even the hardest moments into stepping stones for a brighter, more meaningful future. Number 1. Embracing challenges as pathways to wisdom. Life's challenges come in many forms, each holding unique lessons that shape our growth. A personal loss, for instance, can teach us about the fleeting nature of life and the preciousness of every moment. Difficult relationships may offer insights into patience, empathy, or the need to establish healthy boundaries. Financial struggles could impart wisdom about managing resources more effectively and appreciating what we have. In Buddhism, these challenges are not mere disruptions, but are viewed as essential steps in personal and spiritual development. By facing them head-on and reflecting on their teachings, we cultivate resilience, the ability to recover from setbacks and navigate life's highs and lows with grace. One of the most transformative tools in turning difficulties into growth opportunities is developing an open mind and a positive attitude. An open mind allows us to view situations from different perspectives, welcoming the lessons they bring. A positive outlook motivates us to focus on overcoming obstacles rather than being weighed down by negativity. Central to this approach is the practice of mindfulness, a cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice enables us to understand our reactions and choose thoughtful responses rather than succumbing to automatic, often negative behaviors. Consider how mindfulness can transform our approach to adversity. When faced with a tough situation, instead of reacting with frustration or fear, we can pause, breathe, and observe what is unfolding. This pause creates a space to reflect and respond with clarity, allowing us to turn the challenge into an opportunity for growth. For example, a heated argument might become a chance to practice patience, or a failed endeavor might teach us resilience and determination. Every challenge we overcome adds to our strength, preparing us for future difficulties. Over time, this approach profoundly transforms how we experience life. Rather than being crushed by obstacles, we begin to see them as integral parts of our journey. They become stepping stones that lead us toward wisdom, resilience, and enlightenment. While challenges are rarely easy, they hold the potential to deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Buddhism offers a compelling perspective that obstacles are not roadblocks but opportunities for profound personal growth. By adopting mindfulness, maintaining an open mind, and cultivating a positive attitude, we can transform life's storms into meaningful lessons. Each difficulty becomes a stepping stone, helping us build resilience, gain wisdom, and move closer to a more fulfilling and enlightened existence. Through this lens, life's challenges are no longer feared but embraced, as they guide us toward becoming the best version of ourselves. Number 2. The art of living fully in the present moment. Mindfulness, at its core, is the practice of grounding ourselves in the here and now, free from judgment or distraction. It's not about ignoring the past or future, but about choosing to center our awareness on what is happening at this moment. This intentional focus allows us to let go of anxious thoughts and distractions, creating space for clarity and peace. Something as simple as paying attention to your breath can anchor you in the present. Feeling the rhythm of air entering and leaving your body is a small but profound act that calms a restless mind and brings a sense of balance. Engaging fully in everyday activities is another powerful way to cultivate mindfulness. When eating, savor each bite. Notice the flavors, textures, and aromas as they unfold. When speaking with someone, listen attentively without planning your response, truly hearing and connecting with their words. This focus transforms routine moments into richer, more meaningful experiences, offering greater joy and satisfaction in daily life. Mindfulness offers countless benefits for mental and emotional well-being. By focusing on the present, we free ourselves from the weight of past regrets and the uncertainties of the future. This shift can foster a deep sense of peace, grounding us amidst life's chaos. Moreover, being fully present allows us to connect more deeply with our surroundings. We begin to notice details we might otherwise miss. The beauty of a flower, the warmth in a loved one's smile, or the quiet satisfaction of completing a task. These small moments, often overlooked, can fill us with joy and contentment, enriching our lives in unexpected ways. In relationships, mindfulness enhances our ability to listen and respond with empathy. By being present, we strengthen our bonds, foster understanding, and create connections that are more authentic and fulfilling. Mindfulness also shifts our perception of life's moments, helping us find meaning even in the simplest activities. A walk in the park, for instance, can become a profound experience as we tune into the sights, sounds, and sensations around us, discovering beauty in what we might have taken for granted. Living in the present moment also liberates us from mental clutter. When we are mindful, we let go of the urge to dwell on what's next or what has already passed. This freedom allows us to focus on what truly matters, finding peace in the simplicity of the now. By embracing this practice, we not only enjoy life more deeply, but also cultivate a lasting sense of fulfillment. Buddhism's teachings on mindfulness illuminate the profound value of living in the present. By choosing to focus our attention on what is happening now, we unlock the potential to experience life with greater clarity, joy, and purpose. Each moment, no matter how small, becomes an opportunity to connect with ourselves and the world around us, transforming ordinary experiences into extraordinary ones. Number 3, cultivating emotional resilience, a path to inner strength. Emotional resilience, the ability to navigate life's challenges without being consumed by negative emotions, is a cornerstone of inner peace and balance. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of cultivating this skill to maintain harmony and contentment, even when faced with difficulties. Emotional resilience doesn't mean suppressing feelings like anger, fear, or sadness. Instead, it involves observing these emotions with detachment, practicing mindfulness, and responding with clarity rather than reacting impulsively. This approach allows us to face adversity with composure and wisdom. Life presents countless moments that test our emotional well-being: an argument with a loved one, a stressful work situation, or a personal loss. Our initial instinct might be to react immediately, often letting emotions drive our actions. However, impulsive reactions can lead to regret or exacerbate the issue. Buddhism offers an alternative: stepping back to observe emotions as they arise. This doesn't mean ignoring or invalidating feelings, but rather acknowledging their presence and understanding their origins. Through this practice, we create space to respond thoughtfully, aligning our actions with our values and fostering long-term well-being. Mindfulness is a powerful tool in building emotional resilience. It involves being fully present, aware of our emotions, thoughts, and surroundings without judgment. For instance, if anger arises, mindfulness helps us notice its presence without acting on it impulsively. By observing physical sensations like a racing heart or tense muscles and the thoughts fueling the anger, we can pause and consider the most constructive response. This moment of pause is where resilience is born, enabling us to act thoughtfully instead of being swept away by intense emotions. Self-awareness complements mindfulness in developing emotional resilience. By understanding our triggers, motivations, and reactions, we gain insight into the patterns that govern our emotions. Practices like meditation and reflection allow us to explore our inner world, identifying situations that consistently cause stress or frustration. Recognizing these patterns helps us address them, whether by changing external circumstances or adjusting our internal responses. For example, if stress builds, proactive steps like deep breathing or a mindful walk in nature can help restore composure and prevent emotional overwhelm. The ultimate goal of emotional resilience is responding to challenges with calm and clarity. This involves maintaining equanimity, a state of mental and emotional stability that remains unshaken by life's highs and lows. Equanimity doesn't mean being detached or indifferent, but finding balance and perspective. It allows us to experience emotions without being controlled by them, fostering a sense of peace and steadiness. Achieving this level of calmness requires consistent mindfulness and self-awareness practices, which strengthen our ability to face challenges with grace over time. Emotional resilience enhances every aspect of life. It equips us to handle stress and adversity confidently, knowing we have the tools to manage our emotions and respond effectively. This stability brings balance, enabling us to navigate life's ups and downs with ease and find fulfillment even in difficult times. Furthermore, resilience improves our relationships. When we manage our emotions effectively, we communicate with empathy, resolve conflicts constructively, and foster deeper, more meaningful connections. By cultivating emotional resilience through mindfulness, self-awareness, and equanimity, we transform challenges into opportunities for growth and strength. This inner stability becomes a foundation for a more peaceful, balanced, and enriching life, allowing us to face difficulties with courage and clarity while maintaining harmony with ourselves and those around us. Number 4. Strength through self-discipline. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of personal growth, enabling us to achieve our goals, overcome challenges, and live a life aligned with our values. In Buddhism, self-discipline is essential for cultivating balance and meaning. Rather than imposing rigid rules, it involves developing inner strength and mindfulness to make wise choices that support personal growth and a deeper sense of purpose. By committing to self-discipline, we gain the ability to resist distractions, focus on what matters, and create a life of harmony and fulfillment. At its heart, self-discipline is about living in alignment with one's true self. This involves acting consistently with your values and intentions rather than being influenced by fleeting desires or external pressures. It requires establishing habits that nurture mental, physical, and emotional well-being. Practices such as regular meditation, mindful eating, and maintaining a consistent daily routine foster structure and stability while supporting your overall health and resilience. These habits, though requiring commitment, create a foundation for inner growth and clarity. Regular meditation is a powerful example of self-discipline in action. By dedicating time to this practice, you cultivate mindfulness and self-awareness, enabling you to stay grounded and focused. Similarly, mindful eating transforms a routine act into an intentional practice. Paying attention to what and why you eat fosters a connection between body and mind, encouraging healthier choices and gratitude for nourishment. Adhering to a daily routine ensures that your priorities are aligned with your long-term goals, providing the structure needed to maintain productivity and balance. One of the greatest challenges to self-discipline is overcoming procrastination and distractions. In today's fast-paced world, constant notifications and social media can easily derail focus. Self-discipline equips us to resist these temptations by fostering a proactive approach to goal setting and time management. Breaking tasks into smaller steps, setting clear deadlines, and maintaining a dedicated workspace are strategies that help counter procrastination. By creating an environment that minimizes distractions, you can remain focused and make steady progress toward your objectives. Setting boundaries is another crucial aspect of self-discipline. Limiting time spent on non-essential activities, prioritizing meaningful tasks, and creating specific schedules for work and relaxation are key practices. This balance ensures that energy is directed toward what truly matters, reinforcing a sense of purpose and accomplishment. Such discipline not only enhances productivity, but also promotes mental clarity and emotional stability. In Buddhism, self-discipline transcends external achievements. It fosters inner peace and integrity, creating harmony between actions and intentions. By consistently making choices that reflect your values, you cultivate a sense of alignment and authenticity. This inner harmony becomes a source of true contentment, empowering you to face challenges with grace and resilience. Moreover, self-discipline leads to a profound sense of accomplishment. Following through on commitments and achieving goals generates pride and satisfaction, not merely for external success, but for living authentically. Each choice made with discipline reinforces a life rooted in purpose and integrity. Ultimately, self-discipline is about creating a life that resonates with your deepest aspirations. It's a practice of aligning daily actions with long-term values, enabling growth, clarity, and resilience. By fostering this quality, you embrace a path of intentional living, where challenges become stepping stones and successes become milestones on a journey of fulfillment and balance. Number 5. Liberating yourself from others' opinions. Buddhism teaches that true freedom begins within, and one of the most profound ways to achieve this inner liberation is by letting go of the need to seek approval from others. In a society dominated by external validation, whether through social media, professional achievements, or personal interactions, it's easy to feel trapped by the weight of others' opinions. This preoccupation can lead to stress, anxiety, and a loss of connection with your authentic self. Buddhism offers an alternative, turning inward for validation and self-worth. When we rely on others' approval to define our sense of value, we relinquish our power. This dependency makes us vulnerable to the ever-changing perceptions and judgments of those around us. As a result, we might compromise our beliefs or make choices that prioritize pleasing others over staying true to ourselves. Over time, this disconnect from our core values can leave us feeling unfulfilled and uncertain. Buddhism encourages a shift in focus, teaching that true worth arises from self-understanding and alignment with one's values, not external praise. To cultivate this inner strength, mindfulness and meditation are essential. Mindfulness helps us observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, enabling us to recognize when we are seeking external validation. Meditation fosters deeper self-awareness, allowing us to reconnect with our inner wisdom and clarify what genuinely matters. Through these practices, we build a stable foundation of self-acceptance that is not easily shaken by external opinions. Living authentically is the natural outcome of letting go of the need for others' approval. authenticity means embracing your values, beliefs, and imperfections. It's about making decisions that reflect who you truly are, rather than conforming to societal expectations. Importantly, living authentically does not mean disregarding others' feelings or perspectives. It means prioritizing your own peace and happiness, while remaining respectful and compassionate. Embracing authenticity also involves accepting your flaws and celebrating your uniqueness. By doing so, you align your life with your true self, creating a sense of fulfillment that is not dependent on external recognition. This liberation brings clarity and joy, as you are no longer burdened by the pressure to meet others' expectations. Instead, you focus on pursuing your dreams and goals with confidence and freedom. In Buddhism, letting go of attachment to external validation is seen as a crucial step on the path to enlightenment. It breaks the cycle of suffering caused by trying to control how others perceive you. By releasing this attachment, you cultivate inner wisdom and compassion, leading to a life of deeper fulfillment. This process of letting go can be challenging, especially in a world that often equates success with approval. Yet, with patience and practice, it is possible to shift your focus inward. By embracing mindfulness and self-compassion, you discover the peace and freedom that come from living authentically. This journey is not just about rejecting others' opinions, but about embracing your inner truth and finding joy in being unapologetically yourself. Number 6. Building mental strength, the core of resilience. Mental strength is a cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy and an essential quality for navigating life's challenges with wisdom and grace. In a world brimming with distractions, uncertainties, and stress, cultivating mental resilience is more vital than ever. Buddhism views mental strength as a skill that can be developed through consistent practice, much like strengthening a muscle. The more you nurture this quality, the better equipped you are to handle life's complexities with clarity and composure. Central to building mental strength is the practice of meditation. This powerful tool allows you to quiet the mind, detach from unnecessary worries, and cultivate inner calm. Regular meditation fosters the ability to observe thoughts without becoming entangled in them, creating a mental space for clarity and peace. Over time, this practice fortifies your mind, helping you remain steady even in the face of adversity. Mindfulness, another key element of mental resilience, emphasizes being fully present in the moment. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to dwell on past regrets or future anxieties. Mindfulness redirects attention to the here and now, reducing the grip of negative emotions and fostering a heightened sense of awareness. By staying present, you can respond to challenges intentionally rather than react impulsively, which strengthens your mental agility. A fundamental aspect of mental strength in Buddhism is learning to let go of what you cannot control. Much of our mental suffering arises from resistance, whether it's trying to influence the behavior of others, dwelling on past mistakes, or fearing future uncertainties. By accepting situations as they are and focusing on what you can change, you free your mind from unnecessary stress. This practice fosters a balanced perspective, empowering you to face difficulties with wisdom and clarity. Another pillar of mental resilience is cultivating a positive mindset, even during challenging times. Buddhist techniques like loving-kindness meditation nurture compassion and goodwill, both toward yourself and others. By regularly practicing this form of meditation, you train your mind to focus on positivity and resilience, creating a buffer against life's hardships. This shift in perspective doesn't deny the existence of negative emotions, but balances them with an emphasis on constructive thoughts and feelings. Emotional regulation is equally critical to mental strength. Buddhism teaches that emotions are natural, but need not dictate your actions. Through mindfulness, you can observe emotions as they arise, understand their origins, and respond thoughtfully. For example, when anger surfaces, mindfulness helps you pause, reflect, and choose a response aligned with your values rather than reacting impulsively. This conscious approach prevents emotions from taking control and fosters inner peace. A hallmark of mental strength in Buddhism is equanimity, a balanced, composed state of mind that remains steady amidst life's highs and lows. Equanimity is not about indifference, It's about cultivating a peaceful and resilient mental state that enables you to navigate challenges with grace. This inner stability is the foundation for living a life of purpose and joy, unshaken by external circumstances. By integrating these practices into your life, you build an unshakable mental foundation. Over time, this resilience enables you to face life's uncertainties with confidence, wisdom, and composure. The mental strength you cultivate through Buddhism not only fortifies you against adversity, but also allows you to live in alignment with your values and intentions. As your inner strength grows, so too does your ability to find meaning, joy, and fulfillment in every aspect of life. Number 7. Embracing impermanence. Finding freedom in change. Impermanence, or anicca, is a cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy, teaching that all things are in a constant state of flux. Whether it's emotions, relationships, achievements, or hardships, nothing remains the same forever. While this idea might initially feel unsettling, understanding and embracing impermanence can profoundly transform how we experience life, bringing greater wisdom and peace. In our quest for stability, we often cling to relationships, possessions, or achievements, believing they will provide lasting happiness. This attachment creates a cycle of suffering when the inevitable changes of life disrupt our expectations. Buddhism encourages us to release this clinging by accepting the transient nature of existence. For example, recognizing that relationships evolve allows us to cherish them in the present, free from the fear of future loss. Similarly, knowing that material possessions are temporary helps us enjoy them without letting them define our sense of self. Embracing impermanence also enriches our appreciation for the present moment. When we realize that every experience is fleeting, we are inspired to savor each interaction and event fully. This mindfulness deepens our connection to the beauty of everyday life, fostering gratitude and presence in ways that bring richness and meaning to our experiences. Understanding impermanence can also provide comfort during difficult times. The knowledge that this too shall pass reminds us that pain and hardship are temporary, offering hope and resilience in moments of despair. By accepting that change is a constant, we find strength to endure challenges and trust in the possibility of better days ahead. On a broader scale, accepting impermanence frees us from the fear of loss and the anxiety of the unknown. This liberation allows us to live with greater openness and spontaneity, welcoming new experiences without the need for control or certainty. It teaches us humility by showing that our successes and failures are not permanent, but part of life's ever-changing process. This perspective helps us stay grounded, avoiding the extremes of pride or despair. In practical terms, embracing impermanence means cultivating adaptability and flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and by flowing with its natural rhythm, we can respond to changes creatively and resiliently. Instead of resisting or holding on to the past, we learn to navigate transitions with grace, adjusting our course as needed. The Buddhist teaching of impermanence encourages us to live with acceptance and peace. By recognizing the transient nature of all things, we release attachments, reduce suffering, and cultivate a more meaningful connection to the world. This understanding doesn't lead to passivity. Instead, it empowers us to engage with life fully, with an open heart and a clear mind, ready to embrace whatever comes our way. Number 8. The art of letting go. Freedom through non-attachment. In Buddhism, the practice of letting go of attachment is central to achieving inner peace and genuine happiness. Attachments, whether to people, possessions, ideas, or outcomes, often create a cycle of craving and dissatisfaction. This clinging stems from the mistaken belief that external things can provide lasting fulfillment, yet their transient nature inevitably leads to suffering. The journey of non-attachment begins with cultivating awareness, embracing impermanence, and finding contentment within ourselves. Mindfulness is the first step in loosening the grip of attachment. By observing our emotions and behaviors, we can identify the things we cling to and how they impact us. For example, if we notice an over-reliance on the approval of others, mindfulness allows us to question why we seek validation externally and explore how it shapes our sense of self. This awareness helps us detach from these dependencies, creating space for inner growth. A profound aspect of non-attachment is accepting impermanence, recognizing that everything, relationships, possessions, and even our thoughts, is fleeting helps us release the need to hold on tightly. This acceptance doesn't imply indifference or apathy, but fosters a deeper appreciation for the present moment. By embracing life's natural flow, we can love and enjoy without the shadow of fear or loss. True contentment arises from within, and non-attachment emphasizes self-sufficiency. Instead of seeking happiness in external circumstances, Buddhism encourages cultivating qualities like self-love, compassion, and inner peace. These form a stable foundation that sustains us regardless of external changes, reducing the urge to cling to possessions or people for validation. In relationships, letting go of attachment means loving without possessiveness. This form of unconditional love values connection and mutual respect over control or dependency. It allows others to be their authentic selves while fostering a deeper, freer bond. Such love is not about filling our own voids, but about giving and receiving freely, without expectation. Non-attachment also challenges us to release rigid expectations about outcomes. Clinging to specific visions of how life should unfold, whether in careers, relationships, or personal goals, often leads to frustration. By letting go of these fixed ideas, we open ourselves to new possibilities, trusting in life's inherent wisdom and adaptability. Central to this practice is the release of ego-driven attachments. The ego thrives on recognition, success, and validation, driving an endless pursuit of external markers of worth. Buddhism teaches that true peace lies in transcending the ego, recognizing that our essence is not tied to achievements or possessions. Letting go of attachment is a gradual, compassionate process. It requires patience, consistent mindfulness, and self-reflection. With time, the practice transforms how we perceive the world, freeing us from the heavy burden of clinging. As we release our attachments, we discover a profound lightness, enabling us to navigate life with peace, resilience, and joy. Number 9. Cultivating gratitude and inner peace. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice, deeply intertwined with mindfulness. In a world often driven by dissatisfaction and the pursuit of more, gratitude helps us shift focus to what is already abundant in our lives. It encourages us to appreciate the simple moments, whether savoring a warm cup of tea, feeling the warmth of the sun, or cherishing time with loved ones. By practicing mindful gratitude, we become fully present and aware of the blessings around us, which enhances our ability to experience joy and fulfillment in each moment. Gratitude is not only a personal practice but also a catalyst for compassion. As we recognize and appreciate the kindness we receive, we naturally feel more inclined to give back. This reciprocal kindness opens our hearts and fosters deeper empathy for others. It reminds us of our interconnectedness and the importance of supporting one another. Gratitude, in this sense, becomes a powerful force for spreading love, kindness, and generosity. Moreover, gratitude serves as a vital tool for resilience, especially during difficult times. Life's challenges often bring negativity, but by maintaining a gratitude practice, we can counterbalance adversity with a positive perspective. This doesn't mean ignoring hardship, but rather acknowledging the goodness that still exists, even amidst difficulty. Gratitude enables us to find hope, strength, and grace, helping us navigate tough situations with greater clarity and peace. The transformative power of gratitude also lies in its ability to counter negative emotions, such as envy and resentment. When we focus on what we have, rather than on what we lack or envy in others, we reduce the space for these toxic emotions to grow. Gratitude shifts our mindset from scarcity to abundance, fostering greater inner peace and contentment. In Buddhism, gratitude is not limited to moments of ease. It extends to the challenges and obstacles we face. When we can be grateful for life's difficulties, we transform them into opportunities for growth and wisdom. Challenges become lessons, contributing to our personal and spiritual development. By embracing both the good and the challenging with gratitude, we deepen our connection to life itself. Number 10. Prioritizing inner peace. In Buddhism, inner peace is considered the ultimate goal, an enduring state of calm serenity that remains unaffected by external circumstances. It involves consciously focusing on mental and emotional well-being, regardless of the chaos in the world around us. Achieving inner peace requires cultivating a deep sense of tranquility and balance, which allows us to face life's challenges with grace and clarity. True peace, as Buddhism teaches, comes from within, not from external achievements, possessions, or circumstances. In a society that often measures success through wealth, social status, and accomplishments, Buddhism invites us to turn inward. Rather than withdrawing from the world, we engage with it from a place of centeredness, cultivating peace that is not dependent on external validation or outcomes. Meditation is a powerful practice for fostering inner peace. It allows us to quiet the mind, release stress, and reconnect with our true selves. Through meditation, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them, creating space for wisdom and calm responses to life's situations. Regular meditation deepens our sense of inner peace, helping us to maintain equanimity even in the face of challenges. Mindfulness, another essential practice, involves being fully present in each moment, aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we prevent our minds from being overwhelmed by worries about the future or regrets about the past. Instead, we can experience life more fully and find peace in the simple act of being. Mindfulness also helps us recognize when our peace is disturbed, providing the opportunity to restore balance and tranquility. Prioritizing inner peace also involves letting go of what disrupts our tranquility. This might mean releasing attachments to material possessions, letting go of toxic relationships, or freeing ourselves from negative thought patterns that cause stress and anxiety. Setting healthy boundaries, whether by limiting exposure to negativity or creating a peaceful environment, allows peace to flourish in our lives. A crucial component of maintaining inner peace is cultivating acceptance. Life is full of unexpected events and changes, many of which are beyond our control. By accepting things as they are, rather than resisting or wishing them to be different, we reduce the inner turmoil that comes from fighting against reality. Acceptance doesn't mean passivity or resignation, but rather approaching challenges with calm and understanding, knowing that peace lies in embracing life's flow. Compassion is an essential aspect of inner peace. In Buddhism, it is believed that true peace cannot exist without compassion for others. When we act with kindness, empathy, and understanding, we not only foster peace within ourselves, but also contribute to a more peaceful world. By prioritizing inner peace and embodying compassion, we create a ripple effect that transforms both our own lives and the lives of those around us. Compassion helps us not only contribute to the well-being of others, but also nourish our own inner peace. It helps us transcend the ego, reducing conflicts and fostering harmonious relationships. By approaching others with understanding and patience, we create a peaceful environment in which we can thrive. As we discussed earlier, gratitude is also key to finding inner peace. When we focus on the blessings in our lives, we shift our attention away from what's missing, which helps ease feelings of dissatisfaction that disrupt our peace. By practicing gratitude, we build a positive mindset that supports inner calm. Another part of prioritizing inner peace is developing emotional resilience. Life has its ups and downs, and it's normal to feel a range of emotions. However, by building resilience, we can stay calm and steady even when facing hardships. This strength comes from realizing that emotions are temporary and learning not to get swept away by them. Through mindfulness and meditation, we can observe our emotions without letting them take control, keeping our peace regardless of what's happening around us. Prioritizing inner peace also means simplifying our lives. In a world that values busyness and constant activity, simplicity becomes a powerful path to peace. This might mean decluttering our space, reducing our commitments, or slowing down. By simplifying, we free ourselves from the pressure of trying to do and have too much, allowing us to focus on what truly brings joy and peace. In Buddhism, Inner peace is also connected to the practice of non-attachment. Non-attachment doesn't mean being distant or uncaring, but rather not clinging to things beyond our control. This includes not holding too tightly to our desires, opinions, or the need to be right. By practicing non-attachment, we lessen the inner conflicts that come from trying to control or hold on to things that are temporary. This practice frees us from the emotional ups and downs that unsettle our peace, helping us stay balanced and at ease. Prioritizing inner peace means making it a daily practice. It's not something that happens automatically or overnight, but something we cultivate through consistent effort. This might involve daily meditation, mindful breathing, regular reflection, or simply taking time each day to relax and unwind. By making inner peace a priority, we build a strong foundation for a life that is not only successful, but also deeply fulfilling and joyful. By prioritizing inner peace, we create a life that is balanced, harmonious, and full of joy. This allows us to live with more clarity, compassion, and contentment, helping us face life's challenges with a calm mind and an open heart. This creates a ripple of peace that reaches those around us. By making inner peace the foundation of our lives, we align with the deeper truths of Buddhism and create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. These 10 principles aren't just ideas to think about. They are steps we can act on to bring deep change into our lives. By integrating them into our daily routines, we begin to see transformation starting within and spreading outward. As you take on these practices, you'll notice changes in your mindset, relationships, and overall well-being. It's not just about understanding these principles, it's about living them each day and letting them guide your actions. If this video added value to your life, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on living a meaningful and fulfilling life. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let us know which principle connected with you the most and how you plan to bring it into your life. Your engagement helps us keep creating content that supports your journey to a more joyful and purposeful existence.